Okay, I've got to get started a little early. I've got several errands to run. I'll be in and out between now and 3:30, so let's get going early. We started out this morning on the E-mini wanting to be buyers. That was our bias to the upside. We wanted to see if the market could take out 2003, 2005, and it's pretty well held all day long. We had started out hoping to buy 95s, 97s. We raised that to 96, 98, and we were able to catch these lows right here. And the trade has been to the long side. The market still trades up, retesting resistance. So the last half hour of trading, I don't know if we're going to close and make new highs, but the structure certainly supports that. So we were buyers first. We like the long side of the market. That's given us the best trades all day. Looking at tomorrow, we've got a strong market. The Fed is going to continue current programs for the indexes. So we got ourselves a higher low and a higher high. We're buyers. Now, if we fail to take out today's high or the Globex session high, then we can turn sellers for end of the week profit taking. But my guess is, looking at what we have right here, the market is pointed up, and we got a shot at today's highs and or higher prices today or tomorrow. Looking at the F2 screen, definitely deal with a P. We've got volume above time right here, so the market is pointed higher. So we're going to sell failure to take out 205, give or take. And the number 2 sell will be 9s to 11s. Really prefer the buy side. On the buy side, last rotate down was 2,098, so we're currently at 02, so the buy is going to be 98 to 2,000 for buy 1. For Globex, we'll readjust that in the morning. And then based on London, 95 plus or minus 1 for buy 2. I mean, it is so easy playing the stock market. I mean, all you do is buy it. And if you don't like what happens to you, wait a couple of days. And that's one of these days that will not be true, but that's not the case today. Tomorrow's news, leading economic indicators called up 0.4. Rarely does that play because of the interest rate component and the utility component. Okay, looking at the note, again, the news probably won't play lower high, lower low. That favors the sellers. So we want to find a place to sell it. Tomorrow's news should not be a factor. And if support holds up the second time again tomorrow, we're not able to bust that 16 to 18 area, then we can get long in anticipation of a end of the week short covering or profit taking. Here's your point of control. There's your volume. You'd like to see volume above the point of control. That's what pulls the market up. We're dealing with lower volumes right here, so everything says sell it. So selling failure to take out 26 to 30 is trade 1. And then we have the spill up here from 6, and the last rotate up was 5. So we'll sell 3s to 7s for sell 2. On the buy side, 17s to 21s will be buy 1. I like the short side first, and then 9 to 13 will be buy 2. But if we don't crack the 16, 18 level, it's going to be pretty easy to get long. I think this market's focus is the direction of the E-mini. 30-year. It's a D pattern, leaning B. Volume is below time on this one, so we're looking for a new move out of this 24 area. We want a sell failure to take out 28 to the buck. And the last rotate up stopped at 25, so this 25 to 31 might be the sell failure zone. Hard to say right now. A lot of it depends on what happens with the E-mini. This morning we wanted to buy 13s to 17s. We caught that perfectly. Had a retest. Our setup was just absolutely spot on. So that's what I see for the bond right there. I put an article up on the coal mining in the Ukraine, and you could see that about 50% of the capacity was in their two far eastern, I don't know what you call them over there, counties or provinces, imagine provinces. And one of the sayings for a long, long time is that if you play with Russia on investments, be prepared to lose your entire investment. And so Russia has no compunction about coming in and stealing assets that have been developed by other countries or other people or other companies. And our oil companies have never learned not to do business with Russia, because when it's proven up and they know what, they'll let you come in and take all the risk and develop the technology for them. But when it's proven reserves or whatever it happens to be, then they step in and they demand a much larger cut, quite often to the tune of, they take 100% of your cut. So it's thug out. I mean, they're a bunch of damn thugs when you get right down to it, and might is right. Okay, this is resistance, selling against 30. That's where it is, and the second one's going to be 33 to 35. I think that the focus of the gold market would probably be more on the Ukraine and Russia than it is on the Middle East. The breakout came at 23, so 20 to 23 will be buy one, and 15 to 17 would be buy two. We finally did see that 1217 that we've been talking about hit. It took a while, but we got there. And it just shows you, if you get the direction right, you know where your trading targets are. So you know where to place. You get the direction right, you join the short or the long side of the market, and you've got your covering or exit orders. You know exactly where to put them. And over time, that helps you get a better bottom line. Now, for those of you that are new, you've got to develop confidence in what I say and in the software. And the way that you do that is to go back and back test it. And then when you back tested your methodology, you need to go to play. And very little software out there has that play feature. And I suggest a 10 to 1 speed, so you don't think about the trades, you just react to your setups. And in that way, you'll be able to really speed up the process of learning how to trade and become competent much faster. On a 10 to 1 play simulation, you can take you can cut the time needed to learn how to trade by a factor of 10. So you're not talking about 5 to 10 years. You're talking about a year or so. That's significant. Okay, looking at crude oil, we've got this break right here. In the 93.50 to as high as 94 area, and then we got pretty good support down here below 92. So it's a 92 minus, 94 plus market. And here we sit at 93.12, kind of in the middle. So We had a high today just above 50. We're at 12 right now. The 4/5 letter legend high volume's at 40. So we'll make 40 to 65, sell 1. And then we're going to make 94 even, plus or minus, sell 2. On the buy side, we've rejected prices below 92.50. So we'll make 92 1/4, 92.50. Buy 1, and then 91.75, 92 even, buy 2. We'll tighten it up on the buy side. 200,000 barrels a day of production has been lost from Libya. No one's sweating that because the world is awash in crude oil right now. But if it's permanently lost, they'll come back and take a different look at it. Economic softness around the globe continues to soften demand for crude oil. Increased production out of Canada, the United States, Libya, up until yesterday. Iraq and Iran have kept prices in check and have brought selling pressure to the market. That can all be changed in the blink of an eye with a war article out of the Middle East. Okay, we talked about this in the euro, resistance in the 30 to 40 area. Got this high right here, so we'll make it 35.45, sell 1. And then on our sell 2 area, we had the start of selling. We'll make it 65 to 75 for sell 2. On the buy side, we broke it out at 29.13. So we'll make 15 to 05, buy 1. We'll lean against the buck. And then we'll make 80 to 90, buy 2. I like the short side a hell of a lot better. So we had a rally. We started it out at 65. We've got almost 70 points, so 75 points off the day session rally. Would put us into our sell zone, and hopefully that'll hold up for us. We've done really, really, really well selling rallies, 50 to 75 tick rallies in the U.S. market when London opened up at night. Okay, that's all I have. It'll take at least 15 minutes to get everything up and posted. I've got to run a quick errand. I'll be back. I will get it up and posted then, and we'll make our videos, and I'll see you bright and early in the AM, 6:45 Central Time. Y'all have a great evening.